Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to Saturday evening here on the East Coast. Long time no see. I'm E. Roivas, aka Brian, and we'll be doing a little bit of photography here for you tonight. Some digital photography, as I am getting ready to lead the Artist Back Alley Raid train through my neck of the woods. Right now they're all on Tiny Dragon on Fire. Then at 8 o'clock Eastern, about 26 minutes or so from now, they're all going to come to me and we'll do some stuff. So thank you so much for spending some of your Saturday with me. I am obviously not developing any film, so I don't know how it is with these Artist Back Alley Raid trains. I wind up, I alternate. I develop film, digital photography. Develop film, digital photography. I don't plan it like that. It just comes out as that. It's just how it winds up working out. And if I'm on the Artist Back Alley Raid train next month, I will, knowing where I'm going to be in the next few weeks, I may actually have some film to develop. So we'll see. We'll see. But right now, this is the pre-raid. Thank you, Winged, and good evening to you. Thank you so much. I'm very glad that you liked that print that I sent you for one of the giveaways on our charity stream a couple weeks ago. So thank you so much. But yes, when I'm not gaming and when I'm not at my pay the student loans job as a state government peon, I am a professional photographer. And tonight I'm going to be creating what I call, it's one of my pieces of grids. And if you're not familiar with that series, then I will show you what I'm talking about. This is a series that I started back in 2013 when I was in college, and they're all series of grids, and I can only show you one of them because every single one of them except for one contains bits of body that offend Twitch. So every one of them except for one contains either a nipple or some vulva or a bit of scrotum or something that the internet hates, because for some reason we as a society don't like the human body. We're scared of it. It's a weird thing. But I'll be working, so this is a safe for work one. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to be recreating this exact one, but there's going to be a lot of different parts. There's going to be fabric moving in and out. And these are a lot of fun to create. I really, really enjoy these. And so I've been doing these since 2013. I've been making these grids. It's an ongoing series. And the challenge that I'm posing to myself is to make another one of these that is safe for the internet. Because it is one of my signature works, one of my signature series, and I don't like that I can't share the bulk of that with you, because again, we hate the human body for some strange reason in this country. So a little prep work. I'll show you what I've done. And you're gonna hear me repeat myself when the raid comes through at 8 o'clock. But this, what you see here on my screen, is, I've already set it up. This is a 20 3/4 inch square grid. So if I were to print this out, this would measure 20 3/4 inches all around. Each square is 4 inches by 4 inches, and there is a 1/4 of an inch gap between all the squares, and there's a 2-inch border all around. And some of the images that I will be sampling tonight, I'll bring those over because all of these are safe. None of these have any offending bits showing, so we'll have we have bits of leg, bits of body, bits of arm. Now we've got a few different colors here to work with. We've got some blue, we've got some purple. There's going to be some black. We're going to have some white here, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. Now let me know if the music's too loud, or I'm coming in too loud or too soft or whatever. Just adjusting audio setups. Speaking of which, let me change that back in Discord while I'm here. Change it back. There you go. But for some of these grids that I've made, I've done ones that are 4 feet long. Those are always fun. Those are always fun to frame. But while we wait for the group to arrive, let me just show you a little bit of what I do. So we have the nude work. I'll just share some stuff on Instagram. So I do, in addition to digital photography, I also do a lot of film photography. I also do studio and cosplay photography. I also do a lot of gravestone photography. But I shoot 35mm. When I do shoot film, I shoot 35mm and medium format film. There's another. That is a partial grid that I've done. That's the Instagram preview. But yeah, we've got studio work. And if you're interested in any of that, you can just type in !art, and it will take you to my Linktree page, which has all the links to my Instagram, Vero, website, Redbubble shop, all of that. Let me just plug myself here. But yes, as we wait for the group to arrive, let me just start playing with some of these images. Some of the images that I will be working on tonight. That's a nice one to start with. Something with a bit of color in it, I think. start with that. Nope, nope, no, no. Didn't want to open you. Hate when I do that. I'm using Photoshop today instead of Affinity. Yeah, that takes some of the yellow out of it. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, fine, fine, bot. I'll take a sip of water. Oh, before I do that, let's just save it. About 15 minutes or so away before the raid gets here. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful Saturday. Been pretty relaxing, actually. Just kind of nice. Especially the last weekend that I will have, my last quiet weekend I'll have for a few weeks. Because suddenly I become social, which is fine by me. I've missed being social. Nice of a selective color. Yep, didn't want to do that. Very gently.
Yo, Ryan, I got a favor to ask.
Yo, what's up?
We've been on the road for hours. Is there any way...
Yeah, no. That's what I say to that. if I can switch to a different soundtrack. Yeah, how about you? Yeah, I think you'll be good for the time being.
Tightly in your hands of youthful grace, there lies a glow so feeble that it's trembling. Traveled through the lands and come so far, wandering through the very edge of time. I didn't know what I came looking for. Know your name or even who you are. I just had this little feeling. I just needed to
I think I should plug you in, just in case.
Sometimes tightly in my arms. In time it will fade away, but I know I'll hold on to the dream forever.
Oh, did it again. Did it again. Too far. There we are.
Resounding in my chest.
Just doing this as a little warm up before the raid starts.
Remember the first time I felt it. I barely hear its tiny whisperings, tinier than a drop of first.
Nice quiet Saturday evening here. Won't be quiet for too much longer.
The darkness of the frozen stars, I send you my heartfelt prayer. Fervently,
That's pretty good.
I desire that it may reach to your distant skies.
So get ready. Thank you so much for stopping by tonight with some photography. The Artist Back Alley Raid Train, which will be pulling into my neck of the woods in about 7 minutes. If you are presently watching, I'm going to just give you a little warning that there may be a loud noise in about 6 minutes or so when the raid comes in. That'll be my raid alert. So right up in here. With my friend, the magnetic lasso. I love this tool. There you go. Eraser tool. Thank you. Maybe too big. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Whoa! Oh! Welcome, welcome, welcome on in! We have a raid! Thank you, Tiny Dragon on Fire, for bringing the party to me. Thank you, Artist Back Alley, for the host. And, you know, I live in the States, I mean, and it is Saturday, so, I mean, it's only proper to say, live from New York, it's Saturday night! Here on the Artist Back Alley raid train. Thank you for coming on in. Also, if you're an Elton John fan, tonight is also a really good night for fighting. I mean, I don't make the rules. It's just, just how it is. So, that's just, I don't make the rules. But good evening, everyone. Welcome on in. I am Eroivus, but I am known professionally as a photographer as Brian J. French. And I do a whole lot of photography, film photography, digital photography, studio photography. It's all there, and if you want to see, well, it's all right for fighting. I mean, point taken. It's all right. I mean, I personally don't like pain, so maybe it's not for me. So, if you want to know more about my photography, there's the link in the chat. It takes you to my card page, which has my Instagram, my Vero, Redbubble shop, Patreon, because I do a lot of not safe for work stuff too. And sometimes I do not safe for work art streams over on Picardo. I've had, yeah, I'm walking, I wouldn't recommend it either. I have a chronic illness. I have Crohn's disease, and, you know, pain, no bueno. No bueno. I'd rather have as least amount of pain in my life as possible. But yes, welcome on in. I'll show you what I'm going to be doing tonight. Let me brighten up my ring light a bit here. There we go. So, what my sort of signature series is something called Pieces Of. It's a series of grids that I've made with models of all shapes and sizes. And it's a series that I've been doing since 2013. And I will show you what one of them looks like. It's actually the very, very first one I ever did. And it's the only one I can show on Twitch because it's the only one that doesn't have any nipples or vulvas or scrotums or anything that our society says is taboo, because we somehow are scared of the human body and its anatomy for some stupid reason. So this is the very first of the Pieces Of grids I made back in 2013, and I have since made dozens more. And you can find them on my website or on my Vero page. So what I'm going to be doing tonight, I'm challenging myself to see if I can make another safe for work Pieces Of grid. This one I did for college. This was an assignment that I had in my color photography class, and that spawned the idea of this entire series, which has been going on for almost a decade now. So let's show you what I've got going on over here. Welcome to the USA, yes. Call Scotland Yard nipples. Ah, World War III. So this is how I typically start a square grid. What we have here, it's a file. It's 20 3/4 inches square. Each square is 4 inches by 4 inches, and I've got a 2-inch border all around the image, and there is a 1/4 of an inch gap in between each square. So that is what I'm going to do tonight. Now I've gone through some old shoots, and I've plucked a number of images that are safe. You're not going to find any of the offending nipples or vulvas or scrotums or penises or what have you. So let's begin. Let's start with, got a variety of colors here to work with. Let's start with blue. Start with you. No, don't open up. I'm using Photoshop, not Affinity this time. World War. Points to Von Cricket. I've never heard that one. Oh my goodness. Well done. Although Vaughn, my brain immediately jumped to nude Wario. That's how my brain works. I'm thinking of like Wario lying in a position like draw me one of your French girls, and just, I'm sure that art exists somewhere. All right. Let me get my rectangular marquee going. And we're going to start. So I've set my rectangular marquee in Photoshop for 4 inches by 4 inches, so I don't have to do any of that click and drag stuff. So let's start. you for the gift sub, Tiny Dragon, to Von Cricket. Enjoy the emotes, sir. Oh. And another gift sub to Watercolor Wednesdays from Tiny Dragon on Fire. Thank you, my dear. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, get some emotes, all that fun stuff. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start opening a bunch of these different images, and I'm just going to start laying in some shapes here. Oh, I'm going to be doing that a lot, aren't I? Thank you, Cascadia, for the host. Brian, can we get in a bees sound? Yes, yes, we can.
Oh my god, bees!
All right, let's just start getting some shapes and some colors in here. I'm so... Ooh, going to the zoo, Cascadia. That's nice. That's so nice. Actually. And flip you around. This is like putting together a jigsaw puzzle. But yes, welcome, welcome. Black going on here. Get some nice stretch marky goodness in there. They are like tiger stripes, Tiny Dragon. And when I typically do a shoot, when I have a specific grid in mind and I do a shoot for that grid, I'll usually take any between 1 and 300, 100 to 300 images, depending on how many colors there are in this. But these are all from older shoots. I'm gonna bring you down. Yeah. Oh, I see what that did. Okay. Here we are. And, you know, tattoos are always nice. I want more tattoos, but I gotta save up first. I love a lot of the artwork that people like to put on their body like that. I couldn't because, as I've mentioned at the top of the stream, I don't like pain. Not a fan. So, but to make one of these, it's just a lot of figuring out shapes and placements, and then playing a lot with the transform tool in Photoshop. There we are. So you got some nice. So I love. So what I like doing in these types of grids is I like to create an illusion of movement. So a lot of movement, a lot of flow. And, you know, it might not look like a whole lot right now, but I have plans for plants and food things on my left arm, and then cartoon and comic things on my drawing arm. Let's see if we can get a little purple in there. Little accent there. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the raid train so far. I've been catching bits of it when I can. I had to do errands today, that is, as is typical of a Saturday for me. I was so happy to see Von Cricket back on the schedule. He vanished, and then he came back. He came back to us. Life does that. Life does that. You do things, and then life gets really, really busy. You have to go away for a while. I get that. Ah. Thank you for the hydrate. Chin Chin Winged. Let's get a little more black in here. Ooh, a photography fact. Where is my book? Book of photography facts. You caught me off guard, Tiny Dragon. That's alright. That is quite alright. I've got one for you. Let me just make sure that I have my date correct first. It's 1870 something? Okay. Keeping me on my toes, yes. All right. So, the word photography, the actual word photography, was not coined until 1839, when the term was coined by Sir John Herschel, who was an astronomist. He was an astronomer. He was a photographer. He was... he investigated color blindness, the chemical usage of UV rays. He did a lot, but it was Sir John Herschel that gave us the phrase photography. He also gave us the phrase negative and positive as it refers to photography. He was also the one that created the cyanotype process, which is basically having a photograph but all in various shades of cyan or blue. And it was from that study of cyanotype that we got blueprints. So, like, architectural blueprints came from him. And he also gave us probably the most important contribution to photographic developing. He invented photographic fixer, which for the first time would allow you to fix an image to an exposed piece of paper, which would then later on be celluloid film, which made it so that it would become light safe and it wouldn't fade away quite so quickly after it had been exposed and developed. So yes, John Herschel. Yes, indeed, Tiny Dragon. He gave us a lot. Photographs are essentially early Snapchats. Well, there wasn't really a method for preservation. Like, once you exposed the image and you developed the image, it would be fine for a while. Then, because you'd rinse them off in water. But it wasn't typically enough to permanently adhere. The image would eventually fade. Photographic pictures solve that problem. You'd have much more rapid degradation of an image than you do now. Nope. Maybe? Possibly. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. All right. Thank you all so much for stopping by and spending some of your Saturday evening with me. I am very glad to have the pleasure of your company. How are things out there? So you're not underwater? No, I am not underwater. I'm 3 hours north of New York City. So no, I did not find myself drowning in a subway station somewhere. Actually, might take multiples from this one. I'll think about it. No, I do not live in New York City, so I did not have that problem. I'll move that up here. Thank you, Battle Chaser. Actually, town about 15 minutes away from me, get an EF1. Wow. I mean, that's certainly... You're certainly in a flat enough part of New York State, Winged, where I could see that. No, I haven't. Almost scared me there. Thank you for the follow, Underwater Blob. Thank you so much. See if I can get another purple accent in here. Oh, we'll see. What have we here? How about... problem when you have so many images to choose from. It's like, what do I use? Oh Lord, the notification. No problem. It's like, I'm getting so focused on this that it's like I hear the alert go off, and I'm like, whoa, right, I have those. Good morning. Especially since we're like listening to some really, really calm Chrono Cross remix music. And it's going to put me to sleep, so I'm thinking I'm going to change it up. Basically, it gets quiet, and then suddenly, in comes Sonic. Like, I know he's the fastest thing alive and all, but geez, give me some notice. Actually, what I'd like to do, maybe, no. Maybe create a little bit of negative space. I should also save this. Yes, that slides in quite nice. Actually, it's a maybe. That's a maybe. I'm having some thoughts about that. I'll just put that out of sight for the time being. Let's see if you bring anything to the party. Oh, that's quite possible. I'll hold that there for the moment. Although you're going to put me to sleep too if this keeps up. I don't want to fall asleep just yet. Oh, I know. Apparently the raid train says it's nap time. All right. I need to wake up. There we go. Nothing like a good final boss theme of a JRPG. Always at the dramatic choir song. If I do that, Winged, I will probably get... That might be a strike. That might be a copyright strike. I try not to play too many original themes from Final Fantasy on my stream, because when I upload it to YouTube, it'll immediately get dinged. But then when you have lesser known JRPGs, which is what this theme is from, this is from the game Lost Odyssey, those won't get flagged, but Final Fantasy, pretty good chance I'll get a ding. Nice, Johnny. Thank you for the 69 bits. That's so nice. Here's Johnny. Actually, I should say the esteemed Mr. McBoatface, welcome to the Artist Back Alley Raid Trade shenanigans. I think Johnny just wanted to do that because now he's on the bar at the bottom of your screen there under latest cheer. He wants to make sure we see how long we can stay. We can have a nice bit of bits. Yes, his boatiness. All hail his boatiness. First of his name. I am presently making a safe for work version of one of my grids. I really should. I should, and I keep meaning to do this, and I never do for an art stream. Like, I want to make a playlist on of just final boss themes. Because this is another one. Gotta be making some dramatic art for that. Fair. Maybe we'll get Tiny Dragon to join me one of these. one of these art streams so that I can be doing something and then she can be making something incredibly creepy, and then I'll make something very weird. She can do something incredibly creepy, and we'll save that for Picardo. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Alright, we have one more square to go before I take a step back and see what we've done. This particular theme is from another of my faves. It's Parasite Eve. Let's go back to you. I streamed that game, Battle Chaser, back in December. That was my Christmas game. It was Parasite Eve. That was fun. No, not emulated. I have it on... I have the original PS1 discs, but I also have it on my PS3, as I bought it from the PlayStation Store. Ooh. That'd be a nice segue. Let's flip that around. I like that piece. Oh, I like that better. I like that better. All right. I do. So you've got 3 different colors working. We got all sorts of movement in this work. You can follow the blue, you can follow the black, you can follow the purple, you can follow some of the negative space. I'm liking this. I'm liking this so far. Got a lot of movement here. I do, because thank you so much. I'm doing an offshoot, a sub-series of the pieces of where I'm making grids for Pride using models that identify with whatever flag they identify with. And I've done 3 so far. I've done pansexual, I've done bisexual, and I've done genderqueer. I was, and COVID had put a stop to all of that because really couldn't have people in my studio. But I am eager to pick that up again and want to see if I can find some models who will pose for me with any of the others. Thank you much, Creative Jenny, and welcome. All right, now I've got about 15 minutes before we raid. Please check. I think it's Watercolor Wednesdays is coming up after me. I think it's Watercolor Wednesdays. I'll do just some base adjustments. Thank you, Battle Chaser. A little desaturation to get some of the yellow out of there. Thank you for the confirmation. I'm sure I have that right. Just make sure I'm all aligned, and let me get rid of the guides. No, not yet. Nope, not yet. There's some further tweaks that I need to do. Ah, right there. Well, let's see if I can do that on the whole image first. Selective color. Let's see if I can liven up the blacks a bit. Not too much. 5% is good, but I still need... So let's go right into square number 5, because I want to get rid of the backdrop. Layer 4. Okay. It's pretty close. Fun with layer masks. Let's see what it looks like with the guides removed. Ooh, that's very nice. That's very nice. That came out quite nice. I really, really like that. Alright, where am I going? That's where I'm going. I think what I'm going to also do for this, so we've got that. Let me bring my guides back. Yeah, the blue and the magenta is kind of similar, getting a little similar in value there. You do a black and white version of that. Now, I won't be able to finish this with the remaining time, but let's get a little masochistic. Let's get a little masochistic, and if you've watched me do this on Picardo, you know what's coming. Got a lot to do for our own God, our health. Take care, everybody. Thanks for stopping by, Cascadia. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful rest of your evening and a good rest of your weekend. And I will see you later. Yes, this is the masochistic part of the program. Selective color ahoy. We will come back and fix these. I'm just doing some rough stuff here. Reselection. The next time you will see me on stream will be Monday evening at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. It will not be an art stream. I'm going to pick up where I left off in The Legend of Dragoon, which is a game I started yesterday after wrapping up 4 months of playing the bulk of the Resident Evil series in celebration of its 25th anniversary. Don't know if I'm doing another art stream, doing an art stream next week. But, you know, if you follow me on Twitter, I do post my stream schedule. All right, you got 5 minutes. Dusting off the PS3. Aha. You have to buy an HDMI splitter. Battle Chaser, I will actually message you the exact one I purchased. So you need an HDMI splitter and a capture card. You have the capture card. Okay, I will send you the HDMI. I will send you the link to the HDMI splitter. So what happens is you plug your PS3 into the HDMI splitter, and then an HDMI cord from the splitter to your capture card, and from your capture card, you know, into your PC. So it's a little bit of a complicated setup, but it works. I'm the king of complicated setup over here. I've got complicated setup coming out of my ears. They don't know what to do with me. I have setups over here, over there. Wires everywhere. I don't know why that needed a strong Bronx accent, but it felt necessary, I guess. Alright. I'll continue working on this while we get you set for Watercolor Wednesdays. So again, thank you so much for stopping by my corner of the world, watching me do some digital photography. Hope you enjoyed. And again, if you like my art and want to see more of it, that is my link to my card page. It's got the links to the Instagram, Patreon, Redbubble shop, Vero, all of that fun stuff, Twitter. It's all there. Thank you, lovely, lovely people. Thank you, Tiny Dragon, for the gift subs and the follows, and all of you for the follows and the biddies. I love you guys so much. ABA is probably the most supportive community that I've ever been a part of, online community, and I mean it. You are all wonderful, wonderful people. So let's take you over to Watercolor Wednesdays. Get that raid call ready, everyone. Let's send you on over. And again, thank you all so much. You have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. Rest of the raid train. Good weekend. And as I always say, stay healthy, stay safe, get vaccinated, wear a fucking mask. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you all again soon.